one and I stand on that. You and me, babe, that's black on black.
You know, Trae Crowder's here, Roderick Morrow. Trae, are you familiar with the term black famous?
Black famous? I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Let me see. Roderick, who would you say is black famous that Trae probably may not know?
Maybe
Nia Long? Is Nia
I
Long?
love Nia Long.
I feel like Nia Long is. I think Nia Long's famous enough.
I was almost, well, not obsessed. I loved Nia Long especially when I was like, whatever, teenage, 20-ish, whatever. She was one of my absolute favorites. But you mean like people that are huge in the black community that us honkies don't even know about?
Yeah, like, I mean, you do comedy, so you might know like Lunel, but I feel like Lunel is black famous to where like every black person would recognize her face, but a lot of white people would be like, wait, what she do?
Yes. You're right. Because I do comedy, I do know Lunel. I think I've always, this may have nothing to do with me personally, but I've always thought that I somehow upset Lunel at a Black Lives Matter rally that I went to out here. But they did this thing where
probably did. You did that.
They did. She was sitting off to the side and I was like sort of near the front, and they did this thing. The speaker did this thing. I'm sure you've seen it, where they have everybody in the crowd raise their hand. And then they say, put your hand down if, you've ever been on your parents' insurance past the age of 18. Put your hand down if you've ever, whatever. I'm having trouble remembering, but it's like what it's there to do is identify like white privilege and stuff like this. So like, all the, I can't remember, whatever it is, you know what I mean? It ends up, it's, but I'm from, like, my mom was a drug addict. We grew up in I'm trailer trash. So like, I'm poor. Most of this shit's socioeconomic in nature.
And not
like
race. Right.
And so like literally all of them, they do apply to me. And I knew what was happening, but I also was like, I don't know. In my head, I was like, but I don't want to lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, I could tell, I knew what was happening and I felt weird about it, but I was also like, but it's true though. Like all this stuff does apply to me because, because of my background and everything. And then Lou Nelly was sitting like sort of the front, whatever. She, at one point she just yelled out, she was like, some of y'all motherfuckers are lying right now. and I always interpreted that as being at least partially pointed at me, but yeah, so that's always what I think of when I think of Lou Nail. So
okay, so is Puffy black famous?
No,
he transcends.
He's famous.
Okay.
Very famous.
All right. So what are y'all talking about? Because he's like, I can't go anywhere right now, any place online, and I'm running into P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, Sean Combs. I'm running into him, and it's not good. All of the videos are coming out. I'm gonna play most of them today, by the way. So if y'all triggered, I'm playing a lot of stuff today, and because it's Friday. What are you assessing from this, Trae Crowder? This new allegation that is coming, this lawsuit. Are you leaning in?
Wait, hold on. I don't know about the new allegation. The last thing I heard about Puff Daddy was that he like dressed up as Batman or the Joker and went to a Halloween. That's the last thing I heard about Puff Daddy. So,
wow. Yeah. I knew that white folk aren't getting the same information we get. I knew it.
Did this come out this week?
It's interesting, Karen, because I don't know what kind of phones y'all have, but I have the news apps on my phone. I got several alerts yesterday. New York Times was one of the alerts.
Yes.
So to me, that's white people. Like once you made it to New York Times is covering your case, that like white folks know. Now maybe they didn't click read. I don't know. But I think Puff Daddy is famous enough for white people to know him.
That's why I asked if this happened this week, because in defense of myself, I got back last night from this like 3-day writing session where we were all kind of locked in a room working on this project together for like 12 hours a day, and I missed everything that happened over the past few days.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So it could be that.
But you up today? I mean,
yes, I am up today.
I feel like they're not dialed in the same way. Now you may know.
I agree.
Definitely not.
You don't know them. You don't know. Do you know Cassie? Do you know Cassie Trae Crowder?
No, well, was that an R&B singer named Cassie?
Yes, she was.
That's correct.
Yes.
I remember remember that from years ago. I remember an
Mhm.
R&B singer named Cassie. Yes.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Well, and air quotes around singer. She, oh, let me be careful.
Even
Allegedly.
now.
I ain't trying to catch nobody smoke. You know, this is my opinion. My opinion, whether you can sing or not. I'm entitled to it. I'm entitled to it. All right. So she's suing Puff Daddy, be her pal, because she was his girlfriend and also his artist. And he signed her to a 10-album deal. This is how you know this is some bull crap. Because I don't think she had one album in her. 10? Come on, sir. Come on. So she alleged that he had male prostitutes that he forced her to have sex with, that he raped her, that he beat her, and there was abuse over this period of time that they were together. And since this has happened, there's like a lot of allegations now. It's gonna be, I don't know, but he's got good lawyers. So we'll
Like
see.
from other people after she came out, you
Yes.
mean other people
Yeah,
are
other
saying
people
that?
are. Kamora Lee's like, yeah, chick is coming home to roost or something. She forgot what she posted, and
It's a lot of the clips will be interesting when you play them, because the ones I've been seeing, it didn't seem like anybody necessarily knew about this as much as they just had stories of either I don't like him, and then a few of them have been just rumors about his sexuality, which I don't really count as knowing that he was a bad person. That feels like a weird thing to be like, because he might have been on the down low, he also is probably abusive. I'm like, that doesn't count.
right. That's like saying, gay men are pedophiles.
Right.
Or whatever. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say less because I do know. I actually know things. So, but it's interesting. I'm just curious how does this land? Because I feel like, white folk embrace people that are problematic sometimes, like Van Jones. And I'm just trying to understand, like, why y'all be doing that? Who are y'all? Who's informing you? You know what I mean? I don't understand it. Who's
I
your leader?
can't imagine the white people generally like really coming to bat for Puffy in this case, unless like Puffy like starts coming up in MAGA hats and stuff, and like sort of pulls a Kanye or something, associates himself with Trump, and then they will start calling it all bullshit and saying that he's misunderstood and everything, probably, or very possibly.
I feel like that might be a strategy.
Yeah.
And a winning strategy in this.
Well, I mean, it's not unprecedented just in the world of celebrity. Like there's been like very different type of dude, but that Russell Brand guy, that British comedian guy, he like pivoted hard to the right right before he got accused of all this like sexual assault allegation type stuff. And a lot of people said like, yeah, it's weird that he pivoted to a demographic that he knew would not care about the allegations that came out about him. You know what I mean? So like it's a legit strategy.
And then
they don't care.
Then they always blame that they switched to the other side to be like, that's why everyone's after me. It's because I'm a free thinker and I'm different. And
right.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.